I have been inspired by a lot of things, a lot of people, both within the school and outside the school. The young nature of the university allowed me to explore various aspects, come up with various initiatives, come up with clubs, revive some existing clubs and societies that were there. The nature of the university being young gave me the creative freedom to actually explore various aspects of the school. I draw inspiration from a lot of women around the world, one of which is Amina J. Mohammed, who is the United Nations Special Advisor on Post-Development Agenda. People like Amina Boureb, the President of Mauritania, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, President of Liberia, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who was the former Minister of Finance in Nigeria, Olarinso Akilaja, one of the richest, or actually the richest black woman on the planet, Oprah Winfrey, Malala, a lot of other women and young girls around the world who are innovative, creative, they're entrepreneur and making a lot of waves change around the world. That is where I draw my inspiration. And most importantly, I draw my inspiration from my mom. She has inspired me while growing up. She has instilled in me the desire to help other people. She has nurtured in me that culture of humanitarianism due to her activities. And I think those are some of those key elements that I am beginning to grow up with, and I see myself nurturing, I see myself excelling whilst I uphold these principles. Oh yes, I belong to a lot of groups at campus. I started from the International Student Association to the Student Representative Council, where I was the head of the audit committee. At a point also I was part of the sport committee as a member. I was a very active tennis player, especially in my first and second year. I was also part of the United Nations Student Association. In fact, I was the conference director once, and I became the president in my last year. I was also part of the Debater Society. Actually, I created the Debater Society in Ghana Technology University College with the help of several other students and with the assistance of Mr. Samuel Segler. I have also been in part of other organizations such as the Nigerian Student Association of Ghana, where I served as the treasurer. I have been involved in the United Nations Youth Association, which is not in the university but outside the university, and several other initiatives and several other groups. Yeah. That question is very complicated. I can say what I want to be in future will be determined by the series of events that happen in my life, my focus currently. But ultimately, I will want to be a consultant in areas of financial development, investment management, community development, yes, something like that. At the moment, I am an accountant, an ordinary accountant. I am also doing my ACCA, which will make me a chartered accountant and allow me to practice globally. I am thinking of taking my master's, either international business and finance or international developmental financing. I'm not sure yet, but by next year when I'm going to school, or by the time I will be doing my applications, I will decide finally. But all of these things I'm doing, it's a journey or the series of activities that I believe will have an immense contribution to my ultimate desire of being a change maker, of being a consultant, and being one of the leading women in Africa and possibly in the world. In the next 5 years, obviously I will be done with my ACCA.